Welcome to Swish and Flick, an all Potter podcast.
Hello and welcome to a bonus episode of Swish and Flick. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Megan.
I'm Cari.
And I'm Katie.
And this episode is sponsored by Meredith Henry. Thanks, Meredith.
Thank you, Meredith.
Thanks, Meredith.
Choose me.
I was thinking of the cat.
Oh, I was thinking of Meredith Grey.
Choose me. Pick me.
Love me. I'm sorry, Meredith. Today we are going to be discussing our wants, needs, dreams, and plans for our upcoming trip to Epic Universe at Universal Studios Orlando.
I think it's gonna be pretty epic.
It's gonna be
Totally epic.
Let me give a little lay of the land for the people who don't know Epic Universe at all. What makes up Epic Universe is Celestial Park, which is like the center of the park. And then off of the center is Isle of Berk, which is How to Train Your Dragon, Super Nintendo World, Dark Universe, which is like Universal monsters from like the old horror films and stuff like Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein.
Dracula.
And then
Wolfman.
Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. So I thought that a good first thing to talk about is just what we're most excited to see in each section. If we have like a specific thing for each land that we like want to do or have to do or whatever. So Celestial Park is up first.
Okay.
Is there anything that any of us is like, we're just like so excited to see in Celestial Park?
I honestly don't even know what's in there.
I'm excited for Pizza Moon.
That's what I was gonna say.
Pizza
I just want to
Moon.
eat that pizza. It looks so good.
It looks so good. It looks like Celestial Park has a lot of really good food.
So it's like City Walk-ish.
Yeah, it's like there
a
will
hub.
be
Yeah.
there will be like the big main gift shops. I'm obviously excited to see that
Yeah.
as well. And then there's a couple sit down restaurants and then a couple quick service restaurants and then a lot of like snacky little quick service restaurants. So there's like a bao bun place.
My heart.
Oh my God, it looks so good. And it apparently also has really good ice cream. It's like, I think it's called Frosty Moon. Is the ice cream there? Looks really yummy. It's like soft serve ice cream. And I'm also really excited for the carousel. It looks really cute. It's like a very
Yeah.
unique type of carousel that I've never seen before.
I'm excited to watch you on the carousel.
I'm gonna go on it for
I'll
sure.
go on it.
Thanks, Cari.
I wish I could go on it.
I'm also really
Well, I was
excited.
debating if you could.
Oh,
You're on the zoo one, I thought.
Oh no, man.
No.
I'm excited for the flowers that are around because everyone's just talked about how gorgeous
The landscaping.
The
is supposed
landscaping
to be
is, yeah.
beautiful. Yeah.
I do enjoy the fact that they are doing a hub and spoke model of the park.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just much easier to move around parks like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Disney obviously like knew what they were doing and did it the right way.
It's just like nice and organized.
Are they linked as well in the back?
No.
Okay.
So that is one thing that I've heard that people are like, don't
Mhm.
expect it to be easy to go from section to section.
Okay.
Like once you're in a section, you're in a section and you have to completely go out through like the main area to go out of it back into the spoke model.
I mean, I understand that because if you're going to be immersed in a certain world, these are very
Mhm.
different worlds. So
Mhm.
that totally makes sense. And I wonder if they did it just as well as they did Diagon Alley, because Diagon Alley is you're totally immersed in the alley.
Yeah.
And I thought you
I've
were
he-
gonna kiss me.
I've heard it's better. Yeah. So
I'm so
this,
happy.
so okay, I know we're jumping around a little bit, but I've heard that Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic take Diagon Alley and make it twice as tall. And like you are just like immersed.
Yes.
And that is how it feels in all of them. I've heard also Isle of Berk is chef's kiss.
I can't wait.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, she watched the
a
first
few
one.
weeks ago. Yeah.
I said she should watch the second. I've actually never seen the second either yet, so I really need to watch the second before we go because I guess Light Fury is everywhere, and Light Fury is from
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the second one.
I saw a TikTok today or yesterday that said Super Nintendo World was like the most immersive of all of them.
I can see that.
And then they tried to say this like it was a downside. They were like, and you know, the Ministry of the Magic area is just like it like you're basically just in Europe. And I was like, that's what I want. What do you mean?
Right. That's a bad
They're
thing.
like, I was like
Right.
visiting
Called
Europe.
Theming.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, excellent. That's what I
Right.
want.
That sounds great.
So funny. Okay. Does anybody have anything that they're most excited to see or do in Isle of Burke that you have like already seen or heard about online?
Meet and greet.
Yeah.
Toothless.
Toothless. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks so good.
I don't know how much I know how much Meg's seen and how much everyone else has seen, but there are some really cool things around that land that I'm excited to see with my own eyes. I won't go
Yeah.
into any more detail than that because it's really cool, but I'm very excited.
The animatronics just look flawless.
What I think that I'm so impressed by already without having even gone there is like the amount of theming just in areas that
Mhm.
you walk around. It's not even like an
Mhm.
attraction or a queue. It's literally just like you're just walking through the park and there's so much there that is like incorporated with the theming that they've like really put a lot of effort and money into.
Yeah, we haven't even been there, and I'm like, oh, they knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You know,
You can tell. You
I'm
can
not
tell.
even like these guys will tell you that it's truth, but like I I have said that like I'm a little bit concerned for myself that like Epic Universe is
Yeah.
really going to push Universal over Disney for me. I don't know. I
Bold
mean,
statement.
but here's
When
the
she said that
thing.
to me, I was like, I think Tiffany just went, something's wrong.
I just think that like I don't know how to explain this, but like based on what I've seen, it seems as if Universal has taken almost every like complaint or like piece of advice that they've seen from other theme parks and implemented it pretty well here.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
obviously some issues that I'm seeing too. Like the virtual queue for the Ministry of Magic ride looks like an absolute nightmare, but
Mhm.
like that's
Mm.
also not anything new. That's just Universal's virtual line system,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I hope in time that
Also
that
new
they
ride
fix
opening,
it.
you know?
Yeah.
It's just you're gonna wait.
But like it just seems to me like they have really thought of almost everything. And I think that like that is one of the hard things with Disney sometimes is that you know that they know the issues and they just like choose to not fix some of the stuff and it just like drives me up a wall sometimes.
Mm.
Like whenever we lived there and we were like going pretty consistently, it sucked to see so many of the things in rides just like broken and remain broken for like months on end.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because people like spend so much money to go there on like once in a lifetime trips. And, you
Mhm.
know, the animatronic in one of the rides has been broken for, 3 months or whatever. And
Yeah.
like they don't get to see that technology. Right. Like it just, I don't know. And like I just feel like sometimes Disney has like chosen to cut corners a lot lately and it's been frustrating. So to see Universal not do that in such like a grand and pun intended epic way is really cool.
Yeah.
So excited for all the epic puns.
I know. It's gonna be great.
Can't wait.
I
He's
feel
like, that's the whole reason I'm going.
I feel like Disney goes through those ebbs and flows throughout the years with
Yeah. Leadership.
leadership and how they treat their Imagineers and what they put into like the people who are behind the ideas and executing the ideas rather than like have it be top heavy people sitting in offices making decisions and saying, oh, people will buy this, people will come, of course they will, we're Disney, they do this, like not actually getting on the ground floor talking to the people who go to the park, so what they want to see, what they think of these things. It's just like, oh, they'll buy it. And they've done this and they've fixed it and they're back to doing it again. And
It's just like disheartening sometimes
Yeah.
whenever you like love something so much to like know what they're capable of
yes.
and to see them not do it. So then
Yes.
like it's just so cool to see Universal really take this opportunity and run with it.
And it's going to make Disney push for a fifth gate and to have to do it really well.
People can absolutely go to Orlando for a full week vacation at just Universal now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that used to not be the case. I mean, whenever I was a travel agent, people would ask me my opinion on like, well, how many days would you give Universal? And I would be like, 2, 3 tops if you like really love Harry Potter and like want to give it more time. But like, you could do it all in 2 days. Now I would be like 4, 5
Yeah.
to see everything.
Yeah. The different lands make a big difference in that. And I wonder if what they're doing with Epic Universe will trickle over and come back to
I think it will.
islands
and
islands and studio. Yeah. I feel like it will. They've got to do something about Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And being able to, like, Jurassic Park is just like right there, and
Like making it more immersive, you mean?
yeah, they need to figure out the layout a little bit more.
Yeah. I never answered my Isle of Berk question.
It's the untamable dragon.
Go ahead, honey.
I am very excited for the Untamable Dragon show. I've heard so many things about it because Universal has that show, I believe, in Japan, I think. And there have like always been pretty amazing reviews of that show, and like they literally are bringing the exact show to Orlando, and I've heard really good things, but I'm also really excited for the mac and cheese cones in Isle of Berk. They look so good, and I really want one. Everybody's raving about them.
Yeah, they
I
are.
need to do I debated really hard between like having this trip be a surprise in like many ways or doing my homework, and I've decided to have Megan send me homework because she's already done a lot of her homework. And I think going in more so with like a plan of like things that I want to do and eat.
It's
and
hard because
be.
it's so overwhelming.
But I'm sure, I mean, there's going to be surprises everywhere anyway. So it's not like I'm spoiling literally
I
everything.
have made sure that I skip watching like any of the Harry Potter cues.
Yes. I have not seen cues.
I've
And I
definitely kept
also-
some stuff a secret.
Yeah.
I haven't just like watched everything, but
Yeah.
I've watched some stuff.
And I've
Yeah.
also minimally watched like shop walkthroughs in Harry Potter.
Yeah, because that's not really something you need to like see.
Right. Like it's
yet.
cool to go into that, and yeah. But oh my God, yes, these mac and cheese cones sound amazing. There's one called the PB&J cone, and it's like pork, bacon, and
Is it like rib
jam
jam?
or something.
Yeah.
And everybody is saying that it is like 10 out of 10
It
stellar.
looks really good.
It looks so delicious. Is yours also the show, Cari?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it sounds really cool. And I've only seen the movie once, and it was like a week ago, so I don't have that like romantic. I'm dying to see whatever for that, but I don't know. I like seeing all the people dressed up in their little Viking attire. They look so hot. They make me feel nervous.
I do love all of the characters that they seem to have in Isle of Berk. Like there's a lot.
It seems like there's a
There's a
lot.
lot of like meet and greets, or not even so much meet and greets, but just like characters walking around. Like
Same thing in the
which
Wizard
they never
World.
really had before. They're starting to bring people out, which people like they've been
I'm
at the
so
park
excited
like
about it.
in Japan, right?
Yes.
And we were like, what about us? Like
Mhm.
over here in
And the
America?
creatures and stuff, they finally just brought those to Hollywood. And now hopefully they'll bring them to Orlando.
That's what I think that Universal, like a big thing that they were missing was like the character stuff. Like, you've got like the parades and stuff, and you can meet, SpongeBob and Patrick and Squidward and stuff from time to time. And
It just seems like they
needed
really
it.
found good character actors too. Like every video that I see, and I try not to watch them for like too long because I don't want to be, totally spoiled. But they're like fully in character. I saw one where someone was walking around the Wizarding World, and there was just like an aura following them. Like, what are you up to over here? Like, just what? And they were using like 1920s. And it was like an American in Paris keeping an eye on you. And I was like, this is hilarious. Like, please let me down.
Right.
Like, you a dark wizard walking around the corner. It's so cool.
We watched a little bit of the Toothless meet and greet, and there was sometimes you get to meet Hiccup too. And I mean, identical voice, and that guy has a very unique voice, and it looked just like the character. It was insane.
Love it.
So good. Okay, this is a heavy hitter one. How about Super Nintendo World?
All of it.
Literally all of it.
I'm ready for the Yoshi egg people mover-ish
Oh
ride.
my god.
Yes.
Because everybody knows how I feel about the people mover. And then make it Yoshi. Hello.
Mhm.
I know.
I think I'm
I've
just gonna
heard
like
that
die of
it's-
cuteness.
I've heard it's a little slower than People Mover, but I'm not sad about that.
No.
No, I want to
Make it
take in the
last.
scenes,
Somebody
man.
called it skippable on a video I saw, and I was like,
Oh,
"You just
what?
don't know me. Like my algorithm is wrong.
Yes.
Something is happening." It was
Oh.
the same video that was like, "The Wizarding World feels like Europe." What do you mean? Like maybe I was being
Please block them.
I went to
Fooled.
Epcot and it felt like I traveled the world. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
Like, hello, that's the freaking
Yeah.
point.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
Right, slower makes it longer to enjoy. Exactly.
I'm just excited for like the nostalgia behind it, like seeing Peach's Castle.
I have waited to go into Super Nintendo World ever since they announced it for Japan.
Because I knew
Yeah,
it was
like,
coming here.
Yeah.
Like, no, but I don't think we did it first.
But like, no, but you
They
had an
announced
idea, like
the
it's
hope,
probably
yeah.
gonna come
Yeah,
here.
but I was always like, oh my God, we have to plan a trip to Tokyo because like,
Right.
we have to go to Super Nintendo World. Oh my
Right.
God, this looks so amazing.
Yeah.
And now they brought it here and it's bigger than any one that they've done. And they're doing like Donkey Kong, which they have not brought anywhere. But that ride looks bomb.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I mean, anybody who ever played Donkey Kong Country and got anxiety from what is it, Minecart?
Minecart Madness.
Is it Madness?
I don't know. That's the name of the ride. So I assume that
Is that the
It
name
might
of the
be the
level
same
though?
thing.
that level was so fun and also so terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, it just was made to be a ride.
and like the technology that Universal has brought to this park and like specifically
Minecart Carnage.
oh, okay.
I knew it was another C.
Like the technology of that ride just looks absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
How like I mean like I know how it works, but I've also watched very minimal clips of like a couple POV parts,
Mhm.
but like not any of like the interior because I wanted
Mhm.
that to all be a surprise, but like you can't tell
Yeah.
that
like
like
your brain gets tricked.
yes,
It's
it looks
awesome.
like you're jumping the cart. Like it just looks so cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
I'm also really excited for the power bands.
Yeah.
When we were only gonna have one day at Epic Universe, I was thinking that we might have to like forfeit the whole idea of the power bands. And I was a little bit sad about it, but then when we got a second day, I was like, no, we can definitely take the time to like go and enjoy this area and like play the game that you're supposed to play with the power bands and
I'm
stuff.
excited to hit a block.
Yeah.
I know.
Dream come true.
Literally
And
is.
those bands are amiibos, so like they're useful whenever
Oh,
you
yeah, I
come
keep
back
forgetting
home.
that.
I know.
That's so exciting.
Whichever character you buy, you get like an outfit for Mario Kart of that character, like for your.
What?
Oh.
Isn't
Now,
that
is
cute?
it for Switch or Switch 2?
I was just gonna
Switch.
say, if it's not on Switch, I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah, I think I'm assuming it would be for both because it's like you can do that now. So
Mhm.
True. I just think when I see people's like POV of walking through the portal, it just looks insane.
I
Like
know.
It looks like you're entering a Mario
it
level.
really does. And I can't wait for that moment. Like I will be crying. I know that already.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
Me and
awesome.
Tiffany will both be sniffling our way.
Mario is just like
Dude,
it's so nostalgic.
Mhm.
people in my family are born like with a Game Boy in their hands.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like literally my life. You know? Yeah.
Is anybody know anything or excited about anything in Dark Universe?
I think the Monsters Unchained ride looks really cool.
Yeah.
It
I
does look really
need
cool.
that pretzel that's shaped
The
like a
garlic
garlic
steak?
steak, like that you would
Nice.
kill a vampire with. Speaking of
Yes.
garlic, that looks so freaking good.
I know.
And then there's those black cheese balls. Have you seen that? It looks
Yes.
extremely unappetizing, but everyone says
They're
that they're
cheese
so
curds.
good. It's cheese
Oh, I love a
curds.
cheese curd.
I have seen very little about Dark Universe.
Yeah, I saw a small clip of the queue.
Mhm.
But I was like, I mean, the queue itself was like stunning and entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited
That's-
to see the
That's
windmill.
thing that I'm like blown away by is like the detail, even like I said in Isle of Berk, like not even the queue or the ride, like the detail of just like walking around the area is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And then like On top of that, the detail of the queues is like even more insane.
Like as someone who can't ride, I mean, honestly, I can't ride a ton.
Yeah.
Dark rides are my jam because that's what I can do. But like, I'm glad that there is still something where I can enjoy that
Yeah.
queue. I can be with you guys, and then I can dip out like right when you get on.
Yeah.
And you want to be alone for like ever, you know?
Yeah.
And it's super smart on them because, for example, the Hogwarts Castle queue, Forbidden Journey, you don't really notice how long you're in line it was like first open to, and still sometimes in the summer, like you don't notice because it's fun and there's different things to look at and it's very immersive. So like if you do that with every queue, people aren't going to complain about the wait times as much because it's an experience in itself.
Yeah. I'm really excited for Monsters Unchained. Everybody says there's actually quite a few creators that I've seen that say that that is their favorite ride at Epic Universe, like period.
I'm excited.
And
that's
like,
not a virtual queue, right?
No.
Okay, good. So we'll get to ride one.
Yes. Yeah.
What's not a virtual queue?
That Monsters Unchained.
Oh.
I'm so nervous about.
I know.
I know
Meg is magic, so I'm like sure it will be fine, but
there are also the nice thing is like all of us can try also. So like
Yeah.
we'll have a lot of chances. But yeah, I've heard that the animatronics in Monsters Unchained are like unhinged. They're just so good.
Yeah.
And the Burning Blade Tavern looks so cool. I can't wait to see that in person, how like the windmill actually catches fire and everything.
Yeah, that does
So
look really cool. I have seen that.
And it looks like they have really fun, good drinks at Dark Universe.
I shall be partaking.
Yeah.
I would love to share.
yeah, I would be down to share.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't want a headache in the middle of the day.
No,
I know.
I also don't want to
Yeah, no.
be
I
silly.
think they have some mocktails too that look pretty yummy. So
Yep. I'm glad that that's becoming a bigger thing.
yeah.
I feel like, I want something fun, but I don't want, alcohol in it. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's like, would you like a soda with a lime? It's like, no,
Yeah.
Right.
No, I
something
don't.
more fun than that. So it's nice to know that people are doing that and it's becoming like more of a normal thing. And nobody's being like, well, why not? It's like, because I don't want to, bro.
Right.
Back
Sometimes
up.
it makes me sleepy and I'm like, I'm going all day.
Yeah.
I don't got
That's what I'm
time for
saying.
that.
I will have a headache at like 1 p.m. and be like,
Yeah.
call me up.
Like I cannot let that like ruin the whole day.
No.
Marguerite, they definitely do have mocktails. We
They
saw that,
do
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple, but I'm just not sure like how many. And but yeah, we're definitely going to be
We'll
covering
be taste testing mocktails for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And water.
any other
Lots of
parts
water.
Dark Universe. Curse of the Werewolf looks a little scary in terms of like motion sickness, even for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
of the spinny roller coaster, and I'm like, I don't know. We'll see how I feel that day.
Yeah, I think that was the one where we looked at it and I was like,
Yeah.
let's see what it looks like when I'm standing right next to it and decide if I'll go on it
I
with you or
know.
not. I'll probably do it though. I'm pretty brave.
Pretty brave.
Pretty brave. Unless they're spiders.
Yeah.
I'm pretty brave, except for spiders.
Except for spiders.
All right. Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic.
What are we most excited to see? Is that the question?
Yeah.
I want to go through.
I mean, also,
I want to use flu powder.
All of it. I want to use a flu powder.
Flu powder, 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 flu
Flu
powder,
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 powder.
And also just seeing like the ministry.
Mhm.
I cannot wait to see that ministry atrium.
I can't wait
Heard
to
it's
see
incredible.
whatever the cube
Enormous.
looks like.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
excited for that.
I can't wait to hear the storyline behind
Mhm.
yeah.
the ride. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's like something, I guess like time turners play a really huge role in the Ministry of Magic area because like you enter in 1920s Paris and then you go to like current day London.
It's pretty cool.
So there's like something with time turners, I guess.
This is kind of a side note, but like again, with how Universal has approached this whole park, it's like it's Celestial Park and then there's portals that go off and then like there's all of this like stargazing, like themed, like thought through story everywhere. And I'm like, okay, like watch out, Disney, right? Because
Yeah.
like
Actually, though.
storytellers to the max. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's like if you're interested in all, it's worth looking into because the detail is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the magical creatures that I know are scattered about, and I just want to see them.
Yeah.
because
They look
I
pretty
saw
amazing.
one on accident and it was adorable.
Yeah.
And then I know that there's another one that I'm very excited to see, but I haven't seen it.
I actually haven't seen anything about that, so that's gonna be a
I'm
surprise for
sorry.
me.
There's
Oh, it's okay. I'm not upset. I'm not upset about it.
Sorry.
No, I'm just like I wonder what it is.
I won't say.
Okay.
There's that I don't know if it's a spoiler for everybody else though. The one we talked about in our group chat the other day.
Hmm.
Did we say it?
Maybe we'll wait on that one.
Okay, we'll wait on that one.
It's a cool one though.
It's very cool.
Yeah. I'm also really looking forward to, I know for sure Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic has quite a few yummy looking mocktails. Like fun little drinks. There's this one that is like an alchemy drink that like changes, like you like mix something into it and it changes.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Really like that.
There's like a couple other ones that look really really
That's like
good.
the drink we had at Kent. We put the cotton
Yeah.
candy in it and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The food also looks fantastic there.
So there is, I don't think it's necessarily like an Easter egg. It's like a callback kind of thing. So I don't know when he did this, but I thought it was really cool. So James Payton, who played Frank Longbottom in the movies, they have a photo of Neville's parents at the ministry to be like honoring and remembering them. James went back and filmed it. It's not what was from the movies. They invited them back to film that.
I love
That's
that.
really cool.
Because I messaged him the other day on Instagram when I saw that. I was like, James, did you see this? He goes, I lived it. And I was like, what?
I lived it.
I thought that they took what they filmed for the movie and just slid it on in, but no, both of them went back and
That's so cool.
filmed that. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's really awesome. That kind of goes along with the next question that I had. Or is there any like theming or Easter egg predictions that you're hoping for in Wizarding World of Harry Potter?
I want to see callbacks to the trio because I know that it's like heavily Fantastic Beasts and like heavily like post-war, but like it would be really nice if there was like a tribute to Harry Potter and Hermione and Ron or something like this. And
yeah, like are they featured somewhere like in the queue, like in the ministry?
They have to be.
It would be really cool because I mean, essentially, he just worked for the Auror's office, so I wonder if there's something like that, or you look down the hall
desk or something
and see like a nameplate or something on a door.
That'd be really
so
cool.
I would really enjoy that, and like Kingsley, something with Kingsley as minister, because like how far after? I mean, if she's on trial, it should be pretty close, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So
That
cool.
would be really cool.
Anything to throw back to Deathly Hallows would be perfect.
Do you like Deathly Hallows?
No, it's not my favorite.
I'm also excited for like any of those little touches like in Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade where like you can hear the Daily Prophet people talking.
Yeah.
Or Myrtle in the toilet, or like the knitting needles are there in a window, like just that little stuff. Because that makes it.
Stuff in the windows definitely is going to be a bunch of Easter eggs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I've seen one thing, the little bow truckle like picking the lock.
I saw that. That's the one I saw on
so
accident,
cute.
and I was like, "Oh,
Okay,
it's
so
I'm really excited to see just like all of like the French details with the Wizarding World. Like I can't wait to see all of the packaging that they came up with for like all of the stuff like in French. And
Did Mina Lima do it?
I think so. I'm like 95% sure. Yes.
Are we going to see anything with Nagini in the circus?
That would be cool.
Anything with
I
Creighton?
would say yes, because if we're in 1920s Paris, then she was a part of it then.
And there's a show, right?
Yeah,
There's
I'm
a show.
excited for
I've
the
heard
show.
nothing about the show.
Maybe they
Mysterious.
haven't been doing it yet.
Maybe because it is previews.
You know what I mean? Like it's just not.
I really like. I have heard absolutely nothing about it.
It's called
So.
What?
Circus Arcanus.
Yeah,
Or Cirque Arcanus or something like
Cirque du Soleil.
that. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm just like I'm really excited to see all of. I've seen some of it, like the French word for butterbeer and like the design that they came up with for it and like the French version of chocolate frogs. Like I just like want to see more of that. I'm excited for that.
Can I get a croissant?
Croissant.
You can get a baguette.
A baguette.
Do we want to talk about our outfit planning?
Sure.
I'm not
So
fully done, but we get to talk about it.
yes. Day 1, we are hitting the OG studios and islands
I
for
can't go to Universal and not go there.
I know.
You know?
We're going there for like half a day, and then the first half of the day we're going to just like enjoy the resort. And like check out Helios and get content at Helios for everybody. But day 1 outfits.
What am I wearing?
I'm wearing my happy birthday Harry shirt because it's my birthday.
Yay.
And yeah, you're wearing the.
Luna.
I'm wearing Luna that day. Yeah. I can't remember.
I thought you were Honeydew.
No,
that
you're
day. We're all
Honeydukes
fit.
that day.
We're all
That's right.
fit.
You're Honeydukes.
I'm Honeydukes that day.
I don't have
I'm-
anything set in stone yet.
I'm Butterbeer that day. I thought you were doing Honeydukes.
I'm kicking around chocolate frog.
Yeah.
You should do that. I was gonna suggest that, but you said
That
you
was
already
my
had that
idea.
Honeydew one.
I know. I was like,
Oh,
Tiffany would be really happy.
I will be really happy.
All right, I gotta get to work.
Yep.
And then day 2 is at Epic, and we are starting our day in Wizarding Paris. So we are being
Hopefully, yeah.
so we are doing our outfits Wizarding Paris.
I'm
You're Luna. That
not
day.
really though.
It's okay,
I have a Luna outfit going for that day.
but it's really cute.
Yeah,
It is really cute.
it's very on brand for you.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Tiffany's gonna be pink for like 3 days.
I can't wait. I am. I'm
It's
very
amazing.
colorful this trip.
It's cute.
And then are we doing Epcot or Magic Kingdom last?
Magic last.
I'm black and white and red that day.
Me too.
I have like a blue dress that I'm wearing to be French wizardy.
I bought like a plaid skirt and like a beige shirt trying to go French. I actually, now that you said that there's a lot of time turner stuff, Eileen just got a time turner
Oh, that's a good
necklace.
idea.
So I might just wear her necklace.
With the
That'd be
popcorn
cool.
bucket.
No, it's little. It's normal size. But yeah, I need some sort of accessory
Yeah.
to make that outfit complete because it doesn't really look like anything, but it does have shorts attached, which I
I
appreciate.
mean, it's cute though, right
Yeah,
now
it's
still.
cute.
Mine's a
Ka-
surprise.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Katie, don't.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's so cute though. I can't wait.
I love that.
Day 3 is
You're
also
looking
Epic.
at it.
And
Almost,
yeah, it's what we're wearing. We're going full on Super Nintendo world.
Yeah. Cute too.
Yeah.
I'm
Mario.
Tiff will have
Luigi
Tiff will have more Peach,
and Yoshi.
and I'll have more Yoshi, and then
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it yet.
This is literally what me and Cari are wearing.
Yeah,
though.
like top
We-
and bottom.
We have little overalls with our colored shirts and our Mario and Luigi bucket hats, and I can't wait.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I can't wait to get like so many pictures of you guys like jumping and doing
I
ridiculous
cannot
stuff.
wait.
No, I can't
You
wait.
gotta put the ding sound to it.
Yeah, Sam, we are getting those magic bands.
Yes.
That's what are they called?
Power band.
Power
up
bands.
bands.
Power
Power up
bands.
Oh, power up bands.
We're getting those
I
for
did
sure.
get a new magic band with my beloved castle.
Okay. Hype rankings. What do we think is going to live up to expectations based on what we've seen? And do we think that anything may flop once we experience it?
I think that Super Nintendo is definitely going to live up to the hype.
I agree.
I think that I'm going to be underwhelmed by the size of the castle
Mm.
because
Oh,
Peach's
yeah.
castle.
it looks quite tiny.
Yeah.
is it going to be like Beauty? and the
Where's the
Beast
rest of
castle?
you? Yeah, honestly, Beast Castle up there.
Yeah.
Who are you
Yeah.
fooling?
I- Go ahead.
No, I don't really have an answer. I'm not sure. I think things are gonna live up to expectations. It seems like that. Like the vloggers that I've seen aren't just like everything's fine and perfect and great. Like they'll tell you how it is,
they're
but they're
being
all like
honest.
genuinely like, no, it's epic.
Yeah.
You know. So
I think Isle of Burke is gonna blow me away. I don't know why. I just like Yeah, and like I'm not even like a huge How to Train Your Dragon fan. I love Toothless. I think Toothless is adorable and
So cute.
hilarious,
And it's a sweet story, you know.
but like just the theming that they have in that area looks unreal. Like it just looks larger than life. The fact that they've incorporated like water, like, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just think that Isle of Berk is really going to be like, wow.
Are they putting turkey legs over there?
I don't think so. No,
It
the
feels
food
like the
looks
type of
the food
area that
looks
would have a turkey
way
leg.
better than turkey leg food.
Okay, good.
It does. It looks really good.
Sorry
looks
for all
so
you
good.
turkey leg lovers. That is not on my list.
I don't know about anything flopping though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about this circus show because I've
It
heard
sounds interesting. I just read like the whatever synopsis of what it's going to be. It's like someone has to save the circus from like escaped animals.
Of course.
Like, let me
I just,
actually
like-
read it. 'Cause
Like
I don't know
his
if-
suitcase gets open.
if I had to
Right.
pick something
Yeah.
to flop, maybe I'm gonna pick that because I just don't know anything about it.
Yeah, a ringmaster Skender has stolen Scamander's suitcase, which contains
Nailed it.
Gender.
Nailed it.
fantastic
Nailed
beasts from around the globe. It's up to the circus employee Gwendolyn to rescue the creatures in this spectacular mix of live performers, amazing puppetry, and dazzling special effects. That is so up my alley. I think this looks really cool.
As the Potter collector would say, is it up your daggone alley?
All the way.
Every time he said that, I was like,
Remember when the Lion King show brought me back to life? And
Yes.
hearing them?
It was that one
Literally.
dancer.
that one dancer, and then Be Prepared came on, and Tiffany was like,
What happens when you take a Dramamine?
I was worried for a little bit.
I do wonder if the ride in Isle of Berk, the water one, like the boat water one I think it's called Fire Drill. I wonder if that is going to be a little bit of a flop. I've heard that it's just like very slow and like you like want it to be more exciting than it is. So I'm like kind of iffy on that one.
All right.
I haven't seen anything about that.
Me neither.
It looks fun. It's like a water ride. You like shoot water at things to like earn points and you're like playing against like the other team or something. But I've heard that it's just kind of like slow. So, all right. Are there any snacks that we have seen that we feel like we need in our life immediately?
Pizza,
I know we talked about
the pretzel,
cones.
Eat
I
that calzone.
think about them all the time.
I want to eat that
The red
calzone.
shell calzone.
Red shell
Looks really
calzone.
cute.
I really want that Yoshi drink.
Yeah, the Yoshi drink looks cool.
Meg
Is
showed it
like
to me, and I was
apple and
like,
honeydew or something. Apple and melon.
definitely, I think melon and honeydew. No, that's the same thing.
I don't know. It looked really yummy though.
It looked really cute. And I even got super excited about the bag that the red shell calzone came in because it
It's
had
really
Yoshi
cute.
on it. And I was like, I cannot be the person again that's saving bags and receipts. I can't do that. But it's really cute.
It'll be really cute in a picture, babe.
It'll be really cute in a picture, and I'm bringing a nice camera,
Yeah.
and then it will have sauce in it, and you don't need it.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
And we'll put it in
I was like,
an album.
what is that?
She really was. She was like, this is that bag.
I actually thought it was a napkin at first. And I was still excited about it.
You're like, I'm gonna save this.
Yeah. I'm
We
frame
used
this
to save all
napkin.
of that kind of
Honestly,
stuff.
like I haven't seen a ton. I really have been staying away. So
I'll send you
yeah.
some stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you some stuff. I'm also really excited for some of the food at the Helios Hotel. It looks bomb.
Ooh.
Like absolutely delicious. So,
It does. It does.
okay, we're almost done. So is there any merch that we have seen that we may know that we already want?
Yoshi shorts.
Yes, the Yoshi shorts
Almost.
are very cute. What about the Yoshi bucket hat?
Oh, I forgot about that. Almost all of the Yoshi merch. I'm not kidding. Because it's
Yeah.
all like the colored Yoshis and that I love,
Yeah, I love
them.
Yoshi.
Like if they had this hat in like another color, I'd buy another one.
Yeah.
I need the whole rainbow. Yeah, that's actually the first one I thought of, like that light lavendery
What about
purple.
the light pink one? I love the light pink Yoshi.
I also really like the white Yoshi a lot.
Yeah.
Light blue.
I like the blue one. The blue one's the one I always pick.
I was kind of underwhelmed by a lot of the ministry merch that I saw.
Yeah, it's like it's cool, because they like
Seems
really
like a
thought
lot of the
out.
same type of stuff.
Yeah, they like,
I've
you know,
seen.
it's like an ID badge or like whatever. It's like cool different pieces, but it's like I don't like I wouldn't use it though, for me personally.
I'm genuinely much more psyched for Super Nintendo World merch than Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And I'm by no means saying that like I'm not gonna want anything from Potter. Like I want a new generation wand for sure because I
Yeah.
want to do like the new magic. That's
Yeah.
definitely like a need.
I'm excited
Yeah.
to see if there's new house stuff that I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll come out with it. I'm like, that's cool, but like it's not my style.
Or
it's
not the right yellow.
color.
Yeah, it's like neon
I almost was
highlighter
able to
yellow.
jinx you.
Didn't
So
happen.
those. That's what I'm more excited about.
Yeah.
There's this Epic Universe shirt and short set that is pretty stellar.
We'll see.
Also, I guess Epic Universe has like a cute little mascot bear.
Hmm.
His name
Oh,
is
yeah.
Captain Cacao. And I kind of
Random.
need him.
Stop it.
Oh my god.
I also have seen this really awesome Frankenstein Manor shirt
Mm.
that's like a sketch drawing of Frankenstein Manor in
Yeah.
Dark Universe. It
Ooh.
looks really awesome.
They do have the old school type Hogwarts robes, which are really pretty.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
like-
Not that I
20s.
mean, if there was a time to buy robes, it would be this trip with the car, but
Right.
I don't
Like,
think that's
literally don't
happening.
need it.
I can't even fathom buying robes in June. Perish.
Meg wore robes in July.
For your photos.
No, like
No,
we
just to
for the
go.
whole day.
We went the day that the final Harry Potter movie released. We
Oh.
spent the whole day in the Wizarding
Mm.
World.
She literally
What's
wore
this
the
dog
robes
thing?
all day.
I would die.
Is it this? Any of these?
No, I don't see it. It's like a tan shirt.
Is it the one where like it's got like
Might be only
right
part-
here
might
and then
be
it's big
part
on the
only.
back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like got Epic's logo like in the corner here, and then Epic logo on the back, and then the shorts are like cream with like a blue stripe down the side, and they has the Epic logo on it. They're really nice. They're
You
just
didn't
like
talk about
nice and simple.
clothes on your list at all.
I know. Gonna have to talk about that.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
didn't hear you say butterbeer mug, so you're definitely not getting it.
That's for the lair.
It's for the lair, Cari.
That is a business expense.
Yeah.
It's for Swishmas. We can all have a different
Yeah.
butterbeer
I have a whole
stein.
collection.
So now there's
Cari.
4.
I have a whole collection.
My only
Yes.
thing is that I'm not carrying that around.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a hip bag that I can just snap
Let's
it to.
bring carabiners and we can just have a
Oh, we
little
can just be like a
flag
whole
and a
bunch of little
butterbeer.
lesbians with our carabiners.
Oh my god.
Is this mug not glass? Because I'm picturing it being glass.
Isn't
It's
it glass?
plastic.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
It's
I thought it was.
plastic.
I was like, in what world are we dangling a glass mug? I was thinking like a beer stein, like a giant glass.
Sherry's like, that's cute.
I was like,
Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a couple listener questions to end this.
Okay.
These were from Instagram. Simply Sab asked, "How do you feel? I'm going at the end of this year, and I'm just so excited."
30 days.
I'm
30 days.
beyond
So
excited.
fun.
Guys, it's been my hyperfixation along with my garden.
For
It's like
weeks.
literally all I've been thinking and breathing and dreaming about.
So like this whole experience is like we talked about wanting to do it, right? Like we should do it. Okay, we all agree we want to do it. And then like all of a sudden, I forgot the tickets were even going on sale that day. Meg's on the phone and she's like, "Yeah, I booked it." And I was like, "What?" And like it has still has
She
not sunk
messages
in.
me and goes, "Can you go?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "At work? I don't know."
It all
Like,
happened so fast. I
And
said,
you were like, "I need you to answer me now." And so I immediately texted Nini and I was like, "Nini, can you help Marty with the kids?" Blah 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 blah. And she's like, "Sure." Like, God bless you. Immediately booked.
Yeah, because I didn't realize until like the day of. I was like, oh my God, packages go on sale at like 10 a.m. or whatever. So I was like texting them at like 9:30, like, I need you to answer me.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna be like I have to call at 10 a.m. and book this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked out.
It did.
It worked out. And we get 2 days now.
We sure do.
It was 1.
Yep.
Meg works some magic.
yep.
I try. Sarker asked, do you guys have any old horror films that you like? Like because of Dark Universe?
Mhm.
Horror
Nosferatu.
films? scared the heck out of me, and I haven't seen a lot of older ones, which I think would be better for me because I'd be like,
They're not as scary.
oh, it's like almost
Yeah, they're not as
gimmicky.
scary.
Yeah.
Like I really want to see like the classic Wolfman and like Swamp Thing and like all that stuff. I just haven't. I don't really know where to find
Yeah, I
that.
haven't watched
Well,
them
what if
either.
we have a couple movie nights?
It'd be fun.
Popcorn, Hollis popcorn.
Hollis popcorn.
I
Poor
love
Anthony.
that. I'll be. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
maybe.
get down.
I mean, not really. I mean, what's Godzilla considered?
Not horror. That's like science fiction.
Okay, you're right. I do. I used to watch Godzilla movies all the time. But not really. But where can we stream those?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah, definitely have a
That would
movie
be
night.
really fun.
Yeah.
Sarker also asked, what do each of you personally want to see / experience at the new Wizarding World? We sort of answered this. I'm really excited for the Ministry Atrium specifically.
Yeah.
I
Blue
can't wait
powder.
to walk out of that fireplace and like see the atrium.
Yeah.
I want to film a slow-mo, like how Ron turns and his face is all like running out of the ministry.
Oh my God, that'd be
I'm gonna do that.
I'm excited for the ride because I know zero about it really. Like I know like the concept, but like people are saying like without giving any spoilers that I've seen, they're just like the technology is like nothing you've ever experienced. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I wish
need
I
to
could
know.
do it.
I know,
could do
Tiff.
it.
I know. We'll explain it to you in exquisite detail.
I'll watch it. I mean, I'll watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be out there.
Morgan Emma asked, in y'all's opinion, Isle of Berk or Ministry of Magic, which is cooler or better?
TBD. I don't know.
TBD. They're both so different.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very different.
They're very different. I don't know if I could pick right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Maybe-
let you know after.
Yeah.
Also, like I have the emotional tie to Harry Potter, but like Isle of Berk is also like fun and cartoony and adorable
new,
dragons.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Something different.
Yeah. All right.
I also feel like this is kind of crazy. We don't really, when we go to Universal, we're there for Potter.
Mhm.
We don't really experience like other lands or really like where else, being honest, where else is there really to go?
Like we enjoy.
Like Jurassic
Jurassic a
Park
little
is
bit.
cute, but it's like,
Mhm.
yeah.
I definitely prefer studios over Islands of Adventure if I'm like venturing outside of Diagon Alley,
yeah.
because I do enjoy like the New York area and like the Minions area is cute, but
It's nothing
it's
compared to
Yeah.
a land.
Yeah, we
Right.
basically just like walked right past it in December. I feel like I have no concept of what either of those parks look like.
yeah.
I think that's
you saw it.
I mean, we just like whoop.
Yeah. They're walkthroughable.
you-
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It's like
yeah. I
we've
gotcha.
never gone to like I'm not gonna go to Universal and be like, oh, I can't wait to hang out with Simpsons stuff.
I was gonna say like if you like The Simpsons, people love that area, but I don't
Yeah.
love The Simpsons.
Right.
I
So
think
Yeah.
that's what's so like riveting about this is like I'm excited for every part of it.
yes.
And it's all brand.
And it's
new.
all brand new.
And do you know what else I remembered
Mm.
that I forgot about? There's stuff at studios that we have not done because that whole DreamWorks area opened and we never visited it.
That's
So
right.
there's the whole Shrek area
Yeah.
that they did that is all brand new that we've never seen. And then there's like a Trolls area
Yep.
and there's something else I can't
Kung
remember.
Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda, yeah.
Evie has gotten to Shrek and she came up to me right in my ear and she goes, "This is the part where you run away."
No,
And I was like, "You're hilarious."
She keeps doing that to me too. She's so silly. So anyway, yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Any last things before we do the fan story?
Mm-mm.
I can't freaking wait and get ready
And
for more episodes about
Yes.
Epic. We're gonna do another one before we go, and then we're gonna do a couple different types of like content stuff whenever we get back too. So
we're
and
gonna
also
bring all the content.
yes, and
Mhm.
also if you don't know, because I know that we're not extremely active on there right now, but we do have a YouTube channel and we are going to be putting a ton of Epic Universe content on our YouTube channel whenever we get back. So if you have not gone and subscribed, any of those fun things, subscribe, turn notifications on, etc., go ahead and do that. It's Swish Flish Swish
Say it
Swish.
right.
Swish flish.
Swish
Swish,
Flick
swish, swish.
Cast on YouTube. All right. Fan story.
So excited.
I
Okay.
know, I can't wait.
This comes from Sydney. Triggers for COVID times, and there is a bullying reference. Thank you to Mia for screening this for me. My Potter story starts just like basically everyone's. It's long, but I won't apologize for that. I promise. My mom started reading them to my siblings and I when we were kids, and once we got older, only my oldest brother and I kept reading them. We both got sorted as soon as Pottermore was up. Oh, Pottermore. He is a Ravenclaw, and I was a Gryffindor.
What?
I don't know where the points are going to go with this one. That later changed. I believe overall I have read the series 7 times through myself, although I've listened to them a couple of times before my dyslexia. Oh, wait. I listened to them a couple of times because my dyslexia has gotten so bad as I've gotten older that I can't sit down and read anymore. For many years, especially during high school, I used the books and movies as a safety net. I was ruthlessly bullied for being lesbian, even though I wasn't out then. Don't worry, I am out and proud now. Yeah. So I didn't have a lot of people I felt safe talking to. My brother was one of the only people I knew who shared my love for the series. When I was a junior in high school, he left for the Navy, and I didn't pick up the books for a long time after he left. Eventually, while my brother was on deployment, I picked up the books again, and I found my love for Potter again. I moved out and got a puppy who I named Severus.
Aww.
Snape is my favorite character.
Points to Slytherin for that quality pooch.
Her boyfriend's a Ravenclaw, so points to Ravenclaw.
The Gryffindor, points for Gryffindor.
But I do not make excuses for his flaws. In February 2020, I met my now fiance, who is immunocompromised. So when COVID hit the States, I started working at the post office to try and limit my exposure to people and needed something to listen to while working, which is how I found your podcast. 2020 was hard. I had a family who stopped talking to me because I chose to stay away from people to stay safe and keep my fiance healthy. I needed something to help me escape the harsh world we were all facing, and I turned back to Potter. I eventually found your podcast. The first year at the post office was brutal, and you all made it so much easier to cope with literally everything that happened that year. I listened to 13 plus hours of your podcast daily, and I caught up by about mid-late 2021. My fiance, Bree, doesn't understand my love for Potter, but supports it all wholeheartedly. They even bought me a custom Ollivander's wand holder for my growing wand collection. Bree did get sorted, and they are a Slytherin. I retook the sorting quiz when Wizarding World came out, and I am a Hufflepuff with a Thestral Patronus. Those Hufflepuff Slytherin combos, man, unstoppable.
They really are.
I have a Beechwood wand, unicorn tail core, 12¼ inch, reasonably supple. I hope you all enjoyed my story, and thank you for making life easier for me when I was at my absolute lowest point. Sydney. And the quality pooch was included.
Oh,
There is Severus.
Quite a quality pooch.
Quite a pooch. I will send the picture in Discord. Katie, drop it in the chat. So this is Severus. Looks like a very good boy. But Sydney, thank you for your story.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad you are living your truth.
Yeah.
Those were some of the kindest words ever.
Yes.
We needed the podcast as much as people have told us that they needed the podcast during that time.
Yep.
And it's still true. Like, this keeps us all sane.
I talked about Swish in therapy yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Were you like, I'm with
Not
these
the reason you
crazy
need it.
people.
I hate me.
These other hosts
No,
are
actually,
nuts.
it was such a good convo because I was talking to my therapist about how like scared I am with like my hyperfixation with gardening and how like I really don't want it to fizzle because like I feel really strongly about my garden this year and like how important it is. Like I feel like it's more important than ever to be able to like feed my loved ones and my friends as much as I can with like the economy the way that it is, et cetera, et cetera. And he was like, well, what are some hobbies that have stuck around? And how can we like pull some things from that to like make this one stick around? So then we were talking about Swish and like how it was like a hobby that's turned into more and like it is obviously something that like we've stuck with for so long and like part of it is that, you know, we're literally just 3 friends who just want to talk about Harry Potter and like have microphones in front of our face, you know?
We
Like
would be anyway if these weren't in front of our
right,
faces.
like it just is something that it's definitely a special interest, right? Like Harry Potter is
Yeah.
absolutely a special interest. So like
Yeah.
it's not going away and it just like brings so much joy. And on top of that, I think the reason why it's stuck around so much and why I could compare it to gardening, because like to me, it's so important to me to be able to like feed my friends and family. It's almost the same concept with Swish. Like I feel this obligation in the best of ways to continue putting out content like for the community that we've built.
Yeah.
So it's like not only am I doing this for myself, but I'm doing it for everybody else who
Yeah.
like loves it just as much as me,
Yep.
you know? And like comparing that to gardening like really helped me
Good, babe.
try to be like, this is not going to be just like a fleeting hyperfixation. Like I really, you know. So anyway.
Getting messages in the stories and stuff where people are like thank you so much for being here for me. It's like
Wild.
yeah, feelings mutual. Thank you for
Yeah,
being here for
genuinely.
me. Like
Yeah.
you guys are just as important to us.
Yeah.
I got a comment on last trivia. It was such a good time. And like I just
Yes.
really, I mean, I noticed this a lot, but it just like hit me especially at this point. But like we're, you know, having a trivia game, but the patrons that were on it were also just like community
Just, like-
vibing and conversing like
Yes.
like the best of friends. And I was like, this is amazing. I
Right.
love watching this.
Yeah.
It was great. I love you guys.
It's the best.
Let me tell you a really stupid joke now.
Can't wait. Bring it down.
I did my job.
Okay.
I picked one. What do you call a mistaken hippogriff?
I don't know what.
A hippoglitch. I think there's been a glitch. Oh, yeah.
All right. If you'd like to follow us on social media, myself and Katie are on Instagram and TikTok at the Peaches Family. Tiffany is on Instagram at Tiff Swish Flick and Blue Sky at Tiff Swish Flick. I'm sorry. Instagram at Tiff Swish _Flick and Blue Sky at Tiff Swish Flick.
Thank you.
Also, you should go and follow Cari's photography page. Do you want to plug it?
Sure. It's Cari Thornton Photography on Instagram.
It's pretty
And-
bomb.
It's pretty And also,
It's
there's
kind of like sparsely attended, but it's fine.
but like also genuinely, if any of you guys are local to the area, you should totally hit her up for
Oh,
photos.
thanks.
She makes it so easy and fun.
Yeah,
And you
we had a
get
good time.
great content.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
All right. I don't think anybody got bingo, and the
No.
House Cup standings remain the same. Claws are in first.
Did you pull the points?
No,
I
Is
wanna-
it
How do you
different?
know?
I
I'm
don't know.
just assuming.
You know what they say about assuming.
Yes. I
Makes
know.
a butt out of you and me.
Oh, look at that. Ravenclaw's in first, just like I said.
Oh, it literally didn't change.
Literally did not change one point.
Gryffindor's in second.
Yes, it
Hufflepuff's
did.
in third, and Slytherin's in fourth.
Wasn't Gryffindor was just in third?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
Hufflepuff was
was.
second.
Yes.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah, you're over 10,000 now. You're nine.
Chopsticks.
Never mind.
Oh.
calm down.
I can't.
Lion. You get everything.
This is for an epic trip with my epic best friends.
I can't wait. I seriously can't wait. I can't wait to talk about it more next time we get together to record too.
I can't wait for you to give me homework and then I can discuss my homework.
Yeah.
All right. That concludes this week's episode. Thank you so much for listening, and don't let the muggles get you down.
Amazing! Just like my voice.